what's up, y'all? Welcome back to McTrains Productions. Got another model railroad review for you today on the channel. I'm starting to think we're gonna have to call this channel McModel Trains Productions, although I don't think that has quite the same ring to it, so I think we'll stick with McTrains Productions. But today we have the latest release from ExactRail by Scale Trains in their Evolution line, the Gunderson 6269 High Cube Boxcar. Picked up a couple of the CSX variants for the T-Bird today. These are going to be, they're going to be used in what they were intended to be used for in real life on the T-Bird, and that is in the paper industry. We will have a newspaper plant as a customer in Terre, Haute, so of course they will be getting large rolls of newsprint in via these cars. So, and I think I've got a couple others that can be used in that service as well at this point, but just pads it a little bit and make sure we have enough cars in that service. So without further ado, let's take a look at these cars that were introduced in 1994. The paper industry was generally what these cars were used for. That was their main intention when they were introduced in 94, but of course, I'm sure there have been other uses for them as well. Nothing really in the box outside of the car. Has this nice plastic clamshell packaging. Just a little bit of a plastic wrap there around the car, and then it slides right out of the plastic right here. No other paperwork or anything inside of the box. So we will go right into looking at the car. We've upgraded the setup a little bit here. We've got a turntable now that we can look at the car on. So very, very nice upgrades here for our model train reviews. And I got me a little pointer so we can point things out here. So you know what? We are bringing you only the best here in our model train reviews here on McTrains Production. So take a look down the side here. Very nice, crisp lettering along the sides here. Yellow lettering on blue paint for the CSX. These were first delivered in 1995 is when CSX first started taking delivery of these box cars from Gunderson. Very nice metal wheels as well that you can kind of see down there. These, because they're from ExactRail, the wheels are not painted a rust color like the stuff that is coming from Scale Trains itself recently. So that's something that if you want your wheels to be rust colored, these, if you pick these up, you're gonna have to do that yourself. Very nice door detail around here as well. Nice clean CSX logo, close and lock door before moving car. And then very nice grab iron detail down the side here as well. So we will swing her around here and take a look at this is gonna be the A end of the car, I do believe. I don't see a brake. Yes, and for those of you that may not actually be aware of that, that's something that I learned recently. The things that you pick up while working on a real railroad, there's actually a specific way to figure out what the A and the B end of the car are. Some people may be like, well, duh, this is common sense. Other people, like me up until recently, may not have realized this. The B end of the car is the end with the brake wheel on it. So if you don't see a brake wheel, like you don't on this side, should be the A end of the car. But otherwise, nice KD coupler action there. It's nice handrail detail here down the side as well. Of course, crisp lettering down this side as well. I believe I can read it all without any magnifying glass. I believe, yeah, that looks like that's legible. And then a little walkway treading here as well. Don't want her to roll off here. I need some wheel chocks. Down this side, everything looks pretty much the same down this side as it did along the other side as well. And then of course over here on the B end, as we have just learned with the brake wheel. Nice brake wheel on this side as well, but otherwise this side, it does seem to look the same as the other side. You got your air hose down here as well as your KD knuckle couplers on both sides. That is a nice feature of ExactRail, is they do come equipped with KD couplers. If that is something that you want on your fleet, these are cars that you don't have to swap that out on. So nice metal wheels and KD couplers on these ExactRail cars. But overall, very nice looking car here. Make sure it doesn't slide off as we bring it back around to this side. But yeah, that is our very quick look here at this car. We'll be back in just a second here to wrap things up. Oh, and one thing I forgot to point out here before we do wrap up is there is a little bit of underframe detail down here. I've definitely seen some cars with more underframe detail than this, but I mean, overall, you've got a decent amount of piping here along the underside and some brake cylinder action as well down here. So definitely, it's not the most detailed undercarriage I've ever seen, but I mean, it does look pretty good down here as well. And then of course, just your basic roof tread, silver metal roof on top as well. So that's going to be your quick look here at the Gunderson 6269 Boxcar from ExactRail. Had to cut in there a couple more times after we got the main review done just to point out some things that I forgot to look at here. Still getting used to these reviews, still figuring out what I need to talk about, and I'm sure there'll be things here or there that I forget going forward, but trying to give you the best review possible to help you out with your decision if this is something that you want to buy as well. These retail for $49.99, but I'm sure you can find them for cheaper around if you search around at different dealers. Or Scale Train still has some available as well, and they are $43 on the Scale Train's website while these are available from there. So lots of options while these are still out there if this is something that you still want to pick up for your model railroad. There are definitely some decent options here in terms of road names for things that you might want for your layout. A lot of them are more modern if you do model more modern than what I do. Because again, we're late 80s, early 90s here on the T-Burr, so some of this stuff is definitely a little too early for what would fit on the T-Burr, but we've got some basically what had been these CSXs, and there's some patch versions. I believe the NS version is a patched CSX. It looks like the same shade of blue. So there's NS ones that are X CSX. There's TOFX versions that are X CSX, as well as TOFX versions that are X Illinois Central Gray. So that's something that is a little bit different. And then there's also a TOFX version that is XIC also, but it is a red paint. We got a Tomahawk Railway that is a patched red. I believe that's an XGATX. They have a red GATX option, as well as a Crab Orchard and Egyptian option in a very striking faded green paint. And they have undecorated ones as well if you would like to paint them for your railroad or for a road name that they did not offer in this run. So that's going to do it for our look here at the Gunderson 6269. Thanks for hanging out. Y'all appreciate it. Atlas SD35s are coming out soon, so I'm sure we'll have a review of that coming up here soon. They had some CSX road numbers in that in the stealth gray scheme, so definitely something to look at there here in the near future. The cats are getting antsy and wanting some attention, so I think that's my cue to wrap this up. So have a good one, y'all. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming, hanging out with me, looking at my new trains. And we'll see you on the next video, whether it be model trains or real trains. Either way, we'll see you back here on McTrains Productions very soon. All right, peace, guys. Have a good one.